Hey friends, I'm Sue Ann Delk. How's it going? So today is Tuesday, December 15th, 2020, and this is my daily report and card pull. So I have to tell a funny on myself. I was opening up the weather app on my tablet that I like to use. It's called AccuWeather, and it said that the weather was going to be 28 degrees of a low with snow flurries. And I was like, what? What? Are you kidding me right now? And as it turned out, the app was on the weather report for Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and not Huntsville, Texas. So, wah wah. When I flipped it over to Huntsville, yeah, it said the current is 46 degrees, and there ain't no flurries coming to Huntsville, Texas. Nope, not in the near future. So, yeah, while that is a little chilly, it's not snow weather. Though it has snowed here in the past, it's not a common occurrence, and it usually doesn't stick around for very long. But I just had to tell that story immediately because I thought it was so funny. For those of you who are getting a little bit of snow, congratulations. And for those of you who are getting a lot of snow, my condolences. I wouldn't want a lot of snow because it's really a hindrance to getting around and doing things, especially in the holiday season. Not that we really need to be doing a lot and going a lot. There are some things that you just have to do, and a byproduct of that is you also have to share space with those who are not worried about social distancing or keeping to themselves, and so they're just all out there with no concerns for anyone else's welfare, and they don't think it's any big deal. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, no flurries here in Huntsville, none for us. So what are y'all doing? I have been doing chores ever since I got home from work. I've swept and mopped and done laundry and helped Alan do a load of dishes, and we had the funnest supper tonight. It was a it was a makeshift Mexican food meal, which I'm not a good cook. I'm not afraid to admit that. Alan is a good cook, but for us to prepare a nice meal, it takes time and cookbooks and lots of ingredients, and we had none of that tonight. We didn't have a lot of time or fancy ingredients, and we said phooey on any cookbook, and we pulled out leftover taco meat and cheese and sour cream and tortillas and taco shells, and we made and refried beans, sour cream, cheddar cheese, yeah, okay. And so we made little quesadillas and little soft tacos and little bean burritos that I fried in the iron skillet. It was so much fun and so tasty. It was like a little party. We had a little party, and it was a lot of fun. And since then, yeah, I hit the ground running doing chores around this house, trying to get things in order for no particular reason except that, if you don't stay on top of it, you'll drown, or at least I'll drown in the situation I'm living in. So that's my daily report, and now, why don't we pull a card? Here's our deck. Here's our burrito. Hey, burrito. Cartouche. This is our third card. Burrito, come on. I'm the star. I'm the star, she says. Take over the screen. Ice water. Yum. Must stay hydrated in the cold because you're running your heat, and that's very drying, and when it's cold outside, the air is dry. And when you're riding in your car for any length of time, more than 5 minutes, your car heater is very dry, and it's just really good idea to keep hydrated. These cards are sticky. I think I already said that. Laundry, sweeping, mopping. Such is the life of a modern day housewife. I think that was a song. Not that I'm a modern day, well, I guess I could be a modern day housewife. Holding down a job, running a household. Fortunately, I have help. A lot of ladies don't. My husband's very good at that. Ooh, Sphinx. Who don't love a Sphinx? That's card number 21. And the book says, my new dollar glasses. Don't be jelly. Don't be jelly. Keep your green eyes to yourself. Don't give me no oh-ho. 21, Sphinx. Oh, wow. I went way too far. There's 25, 23, 22, 21. Upright. A figure, half man and half lion. Personification of the rising sun, and the nature is fixed. Upright meaning, secrecy, observation, love of animals, patience. The upright meaning of this card. This card has much in common with card number 15, Sirius. Oh God, we already pulled Sirius. As its esoteric message would appear to be that out there in the great big universe, there are many intelligent life forms that might not always look like us. So, by confining the concept of spiritual evolution to our own image, we produce a self-imposed mental barrier that could prevent us from assuming our rightful role in the cosmic scheme of things. A riddle, indeed. But not really, if you stop to think about it. Sphinx in the 12th house would indicate a person who is facing this very problem, and in the 5th house, someone who has bridged the gap through creative thinking. But in most cases, this card will apply more to the ensuing levels of interpretation. The psychological, mental, or subconscious level. The observation mode is indicated here. Okay, burrito. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Say hi. Wow, wow. This may encompass a whole range from the wise person who knows more than he hears around him but keeps a still tongue until the time is right, to the not-so-wise character who doesn't speak up when he should. Secrecy is also implied by the Sphinx, the advice being to keep quiet about whatever is being referred to. A 3rd house Sphinx would warn against discussing a prospective business deal too openly, while a 5th house placing would advocate discretion over a love affair or the problems of a child. In fact, whenever Sphinx falls, the message is to sit back, observe, be patient, and say not. This card can also represent lessons learned through observation rather than participation. The material, mundane, or conscious level. Let's reposition here. Sphinx shows the ability to keep a secret on one hand, or to ferret out one on the other. If you need information about something that is causing you concern, this card will give you an idea as to how successful you are likely to be in your quest. especially when it appears prominent in the star spread. Love of animals is also a Sphinx characteristic, as it represents the person who has an inner understanding of the needs and psychology of the animal kingdom. For meditation, if you feel that something is going on behind your back, but you can't seem to get to the bottom of the matter, meditate on Sphinx and you will be surprised at how soon you'll be able to see around those obscure corners. And if you are one of life's chatterboxes, a habit which your friends may find irritating, okay, let Sphinx help you to master your speech and put your obvious communicatory ability to more profitable uses. Sphinx energies can encourage a better understanding between you and your pet, Perdido, by seeing life through its eyes, through his or her eyes. You may more easily comprehend your own status in the grand design. As a talisman, if you have difficulty keeping a secret but are required to visit friends who you know for sure will put you through a mild interrogation in order to find out what gives, put Sphinx in your pocket and it will help you to guide your speech along sociable but discreet lines. A nice talisman, this, for those who work with animals of any kind. All right, there you have it. Our card for tonight, the Sphinx. Yeah, who don't love the Sphinx? Oh, I have seen the one in Las Vegas, and I've dreamed of seeing the one in Egypt, and I hope to someday, and I'm sure that I've seen it in past lifetimes. So, Sphinx, our card for tonight. I hope you like that. I know I sure did. I am just loving these Egyptian cards. I don't know why it took me so long to pull them off the shelf and play with them, but you know, divine timing and all that. Things happen when they're supposed to happen, and you know, pray on it, absolutely. Meditate, but things are going to happen in divine timing. No matter how much we pray or wish, they'll happen when they're supposed to happen. Oh God, I know that sounds so hokey. I apologize. I've been listening to too many meditation YouTube videos tonight, I guess. So I'm all up in the astral tonight. So I thank you for joining me. I love you and I miss you. And I hope you'll join me again tomorrow night. And we'll pull another card from Cartouche. Yeah. There's the deck box, Cartouche. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great evening.